challenge. It's not that it's not doable, but you certainly got to have some give and take if you want to do that. I know the Vikings there with Jefferson, when they, made that inordinate deal at the receiver spot, they don't have one player on their team other than Jefferson making over $20 million. It's no excuses. We think we can get this done. Know we can get it done, but it just takes time.
That was a lot of words. He just said a lot of words. What did they mean?
Well, I think the way they're looking at it is they got to sign Dak Prescott, they got to sign CeeDee Lamb, and eventually they got to sign Micah Parsons. Dak Prescott's going to want to be the highest paid quarterback, meaning the highest paid player, and the other two are probably going to want to do what Justin Jefferson did, which is become the highest paid non-quarterback. You want to have all three guys on your team? It's tricky. I'm looking at the Dallas Cowboys cap situation for 2025. They have almost $80 million right now in dead money for four guys whose contracts void after this year. Important guys. DeMarcus Lawrence, Dak Prescott, Brandon Cooks. So guys they would have to replace. Zach Martin. So they have,
but
even if they
also got $65 million in cap space.
Structure them in such a way that they can navigate the next couple of years without having to make major cuts on their roster. So I know they've been talking to CeeDee Lamb's agent, to Dak Prescott's agent, hopeful that something can get done early in camp, if not before camp, but I think it's still too soon to handicap.
Explain this to me.
Yes.
I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I get it. If I'm Dak, I'm not signing right now. If I was CD, I wasn't signing before all these other deals got done. The Micah Parsons thing, I think, is a little different category.
That waits, I think.
But somehow, like other teams have these huge quarterback stars and other stars, and they manage to get them signed without all of this going on. How do they all seem to do it, and the Cowboys don't?
Yeah, I mean, look, ultimately, they kind of do, right? Like they haven't really lost a lot of their own homegrown free agents that they've tried to keep, right? Randy Gregory was the one, ended up signing with Denver, but ultimately they do. It just seems to feel like pulling teeth. And what they've created right now for themselves with the Dak Prescott contract and the no franchise clause and the ability to for him to have all the leverage in this situation obviously makes it more difficult, as does where the markets went. I mean, the wide receiver market went higher than I know a lot of teams at the Combine were talking about it going. There were people that were skeptical that Amon-Ra St. Brown could get $28 million, that Justin Jefferson could get $35. That happened. Now, I don't know if the Cowboys felt the same way, but if so, then they have to recalibrate as well.
What do you think of all this, Eric?
Well, I think that's why it's important if you're the Dallas Cowboys moving forward to start getting ahead of things. That's why I got to give the Philadelphia Eagles a lot of credit, right? Because they redid A.J. Brown. They re-signed Devontae Smith and gave those guys respected deals. So at some point, we knew this wide receiver market was going to go like this. Because you have Jamar Chase, you got Brandon Ayuk, Justin Jefferson just signed his deal. You don't want to wait to the last minute to sign CeeDee Lamb because he's going to want the top dollar. So why not get ahead of the curve when you have an opportunity to do so?
Yeah, and GMs around the league will tell you that there's an advantage to be found in knowing when to go to your own players, your own star players for extensions. And Dallas does seem to leave it to the last minute more often than not. Now, is that because of the specific players? Like, is Dak Prescott different from other quarterbacks that have negotiated contracts in recent years because of the way how far he's willing to push it?
When
so almost like a Kirk Cousins level, right? And is CeeDee Lamb different? Did he want to wait till Justin Jefferson got paid before he was even willing to talk to them? So they have some leverage with CD, right? Like they have the franchise tag for next year. Can't use it on Dak. So it's sitting there ready for CD if that's what they have to do. Question is, of course, when will they see him if they don't have him signed?
Herman, what do you think?
Look at Herman. He always looks mad. Look at him.
It's a popular topic of conversation, and it hasn't moved.
He always got the scowl on his face. Look at him.
It's the Cowboys.
It's the Cowboys.
That's what they do.
That's what we do.
For something.
That's what the hell we do.
Dallas Cowboys. Mm-hmm. And when you think about it, Jones, is the question Jerry asking himself this? I have all these highly paid players that I continue to pay, but we don't win in the playoffs. With all these highly paid players.
Highly paid players.
So do I just sit and just say, hey, you know what? We're going to play it out.
So let's just get rid of the highly paid players and let's just get some bums and not make the playoffs. We can be the Commanders. How about that?
Look at their playoff record. Just think about it. 1995 was the last time this team held up a trophy. And Jerry said, and he's got a bunch of star players.
When was the last time San Francisco held up one?
Maybe Jerry's thinking that too. This is what I'm going to offer them. If they don't take it, I'll just let it play out, and we'll see how they play this year. And if I'm Dak Prescott, If I'm Dak Prescott, I'm betting on myself. I'm saying, Derek, don't worry about it. I'm going to just go play.
I'll just go play. That's what
he's
going
to do. And get him in the playoffs and go win a playoff game and see what happens.
I think that's right. I've said it for a while now.
He just looked mad.
I don't think there's any way in the world, if I were Dak Prescott, that I would take a contract right now of practically anything, no matter what it was.
If you're Dak Prescott, the situation you're in is, I don't have to sign a contract with the Cowboys unless I get literally everything I want. Because my worst case scenario is I am an unrestricted free agent, starting quarterback in my prime, and that is monumental numbers.
It's the best thing you can be in sports. Right now, there's nothing better to be in sports than playing quarterback. And he.
Well, hello, my people. Mark Holmes here, of course. Joe Boo's not here. Joe Boo is holding down the fort. Holding down the fort there at the Red Brick House. But I got Joe Bear up here. You know what? I was tired. I was sitting there thinking that maybe Game Time's right, that maybe I need to take a nap. I need to take a nap because I am getting kind of old, and worn down. But I said, I bet you Game Time Brian is probably in the bed taking a nap. He probably gone to bed for the night as we get up in here and get started. Get this party started because I am excited. I am animated. I don't know, What the hell? Look, I'm hyped up, okay? I'm pumped up. I am full of excitement because the Dallas Cowboys, be it the dumbasses that we are led by, are going to training camp. And I don't blame the players, okay? Here's what's so funny to me, okay? Here is what's so funny to me. All right, I want you to understand something here. See, I make mistakes. And you know what? My wife taught me something that is so important, okay? My wife's taught me a lot of things. My wife is a wonderful person, okay? She is smart. She is kind. She is smart. And she is important. And the thing that she taught me is you don't want to fuck up. But what's worse, excuse my language, I'm sorry. You don't want to F up. Forgive me. You don't want to F up. But if you F up, own your shit. Own your shit. If you do something wrong, learn from it. It's when you deny it, when you lie about it, when you try to hide it, when you try to blame somebody else, that you make the problem worse than what it is. And that's the truth. And let me bring on something else too about my wife, who I am blessed to have. I love my baby. I love her. There is nobody, and I mean nobody else, that I want in the world but her. Nobody. I am loyal. She my girl. That's my ride or die or resurrect chick. Because she going to ride and die with me, and then she going to come back and kick somebody's ass to kill me. That's the kind of woman she is. But that doesn't mean that I like every single thing about her. Okay, I just want to make that clear. And see, that's my thing with the Dallas Cowboys. I am a die-hard Dallas Cowboy fan. I have been here for so long. Look, I want you to understand. You see this clock right here? This clock right here. You hear that? This clock right here. You hear it ticking. It's an AM, FM clock alarm radio. This thing has been ticking since the 80s. This was my dad's. And I asked him for it. I said, Dad, can I have that? Yeah. Along with, I have a 25-year Walker Wade in the house. It's a party now. It's a party. We're going to be giving away, shout out to Wade. We're going to be giving this away tonight. Okay. All right. So if you end up doing a super chat or becoming a channel member here, let me change the camera angle here. Look at this. Autographed by Randy White and authenticated over there over here. By Emmett Smith's Coming. Pro Viva, okay? We giving that shit away in honor of going to training camp, where if you want to be in the pavilion that they have that's blocking it, it's $250 a day. So brother needs some cash if he wants to be there watching the Rams practice, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to do a super chat to help the channel out, to become a channel member so we can bring you some good content from training camp while we're there, please help out. Pastor Bear's show. Shout out to Pastor Bears, and that's why I got to make sure I watch my mouth. Okay, Pastor, forgive me. I'm sorry. I constantly am just a heathen. I'm a heathen. Okay, forgive me. I'm a lovable heathen, but I'm a heathen. Rhonda. Shout out to Rhonda. You know, I tell you one thing. If you want to feel love, go on to one of lovely Rhonda Sparks' live streams and say, hello, how are you? And she'll just like brighten up and just get so happy and show so much love. If you need a virtual hug, check out Help Me Rhonda. Shout out to Rhonda. Along with, I see Lola in the house. What's up, Lola? Joanne Gonzalez. How you doing, JoJo? And let's see who else. What's other late? I know Joanne Gonzalez. Is Angelica Barron. Oh, look who woke up from the nap. Oh, Game Time Brian. Did you just get up, Game Time? You tired old ass. Oh, I've been working my government job all day. I'm tired. Mark, you doing circles around me. You need to slow down. Slow down my ass. Slow down. Shit, I'll slow down when I'm up 6 feet under, bro. 6 feet under. Did I miss any of the lovely ladies in the place of silent grace? There's Thomas Garrett in the house. There's Dwayne Sweeney. There is Alan Williams. There is Altro Gomez. And we had, you know, the Mike Tyke. Mike Tyke need to take a nap. Why in the hell will a troll come in before the show even gets here to literally talk about how I'm a narcissist and how I'm crazy and a Jack fanboy and this? It's like, then why do you watch, dude? Why do you watch? If I am all that bad and you sit here to watch, you's an idiot. You's just stupid. You wasting your time, bro. You're wasting your time. All right. So back to the whole thing, the love fest that I have for my lovely bride, Tracy. Miss Tracy, I miss you, baby. I miss you. I'm coming home tomorrow to you, baby. I'm coming home to you tomorrow. The Dallas Cowboys problems, okay? Problems here are of their own making. They just are. Derek J in the house. Check out Derek J. Of course, he's always bringing the idiots that are getting stopped by the police. Coyote. Oh, what's up, Coyote? Yes, I've got a lot of energy because I am excited that training camp is opening up. So the problems we have here, first of all, do any of you in your job, just asking the question, do any of you go into work when it's time for your evaluation for your company, you know, when it's time for you to get a raise, do you say, you know what, I'm going to take less money? You know, little Johnny over there, you know, he needs the money more than I do. You know, he just had a new baby, you know, his family and stuff like that. You know, they're looking for a new house and stuff. So I'm going to take less money. I'm going to be a team player. Do any of you guys do that? Any of you? Do any of you, you know, go and take one for the team? A discount, right? I'm asking. Because we have gone through here at this moment, and I was watching Mike Fisher. Shout out to Mike Fisher, because, see, you know, there's not too many of us old people that are up in here. Mike Fisher, he got a couple more years than me. He got a little more gray than me and everything else. And see, when you get to be our age, okay, you know, I'm only a year and a half, no, less than that, shit. I'm a year and 4 months from 60. 60, God, 60. I remember being a kid when my dad was 40 and saying, oh my God, my dad's so old, he's going to be dead soon. And I'm almost 60. When you get to be this old, one, you earn the right to have that scowl like Herm Edwards, okay? You are able to be on your front porch yelling at the kids to get off your lawn or yelling at the gopher, because that goddamn gopher, the gopher got a girlfriend at my house. The gopher and the girlfriend are eating up my garden. And I sit on the porch there and I yell at them. I get the gopher scram stuff out there. I spray him with the hose. I put bricks in his damn hole and shit like that. And my wife said, hey, why don't you just put a piece of concrete over top of it? And I'm like, you know he dug that hole right there. He'll just dig another hole around it, right? You got that right? Okay. Mike Fisher was mad as hell today. He was literally, I was like, I got my big Snickers, and I said, he hangry. Okay, I got a Snickers this big. Bro, you need this. But he was saying that somebody was saying that Dak Prescott is going to bat cleanup. And the term means you're going to be last because you're going to go ahead and knock everybody in. Okay? And so what that's saying is that Dak Prescott, he wants to get paid. He wants to have that title of being the highest paid. Because apparently Jordan Love wants that too. Jordan Love, whose Green Bay Packers team, his Green Bay Packers team is in camp. He's not practicing until he gets a new contract. And I'm betting that he's not saying to the Packers, you know what, I'll take a team-friendly deal. Justin D, shout out, 44 months as a Jogu member, crew member. Appreciate it. What day does camp open up? They fly out tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow they start flying into Oxnard. The pavilion is built. The equipment is there. But what's not going to be there for Wednesday, and the Cowboys aren't going to have their usual, I want me some glory holes. We won't hear this.
Part of leadership.
We won't hear this on Wednesday.
Guys that have gone before that have been disappointed to share it with everybody involved. For me, it's a reminder. I, too, have been here 23 years. And it is a reminder. I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that,
I want me some glory holes. I want me some. Okay, you ain't getting no glory hole. We ain't getting no glory holes on Wednesday because Jerry will be in court. He'll be in court on his paternity suit. Not that he's denying that he is the father. It's more of, I'm suing you for breach of contract because you didn't keep your mouth shut. So he won't be there for the Wednesday press conference, which means there won't be a Wednesday press conference. It will be delayed till he's finished with court. But the team will be there flying out. They're leaving on a jet plane tomorrow to go to Oxnard. The first scheduled practice is tentatively for Thursday. Wade, I'm not on your, wait, I'm not going to be Mr. Negativity like you, Walker Wade. You know what? If it's going to be a bad season, I'll deal with it being a bad season when it becomes a bad season. But why am I going to sit here today and say, like Schleprock, woe is me. The Cowboys are going to be so bad. Oh, it's going to be a long season. You know what, bro? You know what, Wade? I love you, bro. But I'm not sure you should go to the Eagle game. You definitely are Schleprock. 4 times you've been there. 4 times we've lost. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'll meet you out in the tailgate. We'll do tailgate, but you keep your ass out the stadium. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't want, if something happens, that you become beat down because there are 5-time losers there. So back to north of the border. Shout out to north of the border where we all need to go, where it's probably a little cooler than here on the East Coast. But be that as it may. Woo! I'm fired up. Be that as it may. The problems for the Dallas Cowboys are of their own making. I hate to use the Eagles for anything other than toilet tissue to wipe my ass. But I have to point out something to you, because as I listen to them saying that, you know, the Cowboys are so stupid that you can't have all these superstars and pay them this money. You can if you have somebody that knows what the hell they're doing. Because I want you to understand, as we look at this shit here from the Eagles, I want you to take note of Jalen Hurts' contract number. Now, it's rolling the dice. It's gambling with your future, okay? It's taking a risk, right? Because if Jalen Hurts was a one-year wonder like Carson Wentz, if last year was not the exception, it was the rule, then it's going to be painful for them to move on for him, because they've put all the money down the road, okay? Now, keep in mind here, as we talk about paying Dak Prescott, okay? We talk about paying Dak Prescott. It wasn't that long ago that the Eagles took a $35 million dead hit to get rid of Carson Wentz. And they have now since paid Jalen Hurts last year $51 million. But do you see, my friends, what that cap number is? Do you see what that cap number is? It is $13.5 million this year. Why? Because they know how to work the system. They said, okay, let's get this deal done. Let's go ahead and prorate the bonuses. Let's go ahead and kick the money down the road. You know, we're going to gamble and say, this is our guy. And to make sure that this guy is successful, we're going to go out there and we're going to get A.J. Brown. And A.J. just got a new contract too, didn't he? Didn't A.J. Brown just get a new contract? A.J. Brown, his cap number for this year is $11.8 million. Wow. Jordan Mailata, $11 million. Lane Johnson, $15 million. They don't have a single guy $20 million a year. Not a single guy. I want you to understand. Let me explain something to you right now. I want you to look at the insanity of hearing our owner talking about having to be Houdini to pay people. Right now, as we speak, because the Cowboys have CeeDee Lamb on his fifth-year option. Fifth-year option. His cap number is $17.8 million. I asked you, the team that went out there and got Saquon Barkley, that traded and got A.J. Brown, that got their quarterback who went to a Super Bowl and paid him $51 million, that have two of the top 10 paid wide receivers on their roster. Do you see, my brothers and sisters, do you see the sin that is going on right now? That there is not a single person on the Eagles roster that has a cap number anywhere close to CeeDee Lamb's hit right now. Do you see anybody? The highest cap number that is on the Philadelphia Eagles this year, and we're talking about a team that it was just 4 years ago that they took a $35 million cap hit for one guy, Carson Wheelchair Wentz. I'm sorry, I had a flashback. Forgive me. You're not supposed to be doing that. I didn't mean that. Excuse me. Let me take Pastor. I'm sorry, Pastor. Forgive me. So as we sit here, we wait. As we sit here and sabotage our team by not paying our guy and him holding out, which means he's not getting valuable reps because the team only has 14 padded practices. And in today's NFL, my friends, can I get an amen? Today's NFL, my friends, they only have 14 padded practices to get ready for the season. Do you think it's important for CeeDee Lamb, who has missed all of OTAs, who's missed all of mini camps, that it might be important for his ass to be in practice? Because we sitting here
Because we sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game.
It might be important to have CD there for practice. So the problem here is the Cowboys waste money on franchise tags. Tony Pollard. Did we get, Mark, maybe the 5th time's a charm? It better be Wade or you, Walker. It better be, bro. Okay? Because I can't go to Dallas and we lose, bro. Bro, I'm going to have too many eyes on me, okay? But listen, Stephen Jones, he's doing the best he can, okay? He's doing the best he can. It's kind of like going against Larry Allen. Hey, man, what am I supposed to do with this? Bro, do the best you can. But the thing is if you don't know what you're doing, if you're over your head, then get some help. It can't be that much money. I tell you what. When I think about $10.8 million last year for Tony Pollard, running back. When I think about Zeke Elliott's contract that you literally blew the contract out the water. When I think about Jalen Smith that you paid early after he had one good season. When I think about you franchise tagging Dalton Schultz. When I think about the dead money hit that we took for 2 years for Lyle Collins. When I think about you literally getting rid of Amari Cooper and we end up paying more on the cap to get rid of him than Cleveland played the first year to get him, that there's a problem here. That you don't know how to manage money. And maybe it should be a case of, you know what, Stephen Jones, you get an allowance. We're not giving you full control of your bank account. Give me your credit cards. You don't know how to spend money. You're wasting our money. That is the problem. And instead of us saying, Stephen Jones, you screwed the pooch, what are you doing? We get guys like Mike Fisher who's like, how dare Dak Prescott want to get paid? How dare he want to be the highest paid out there? I don't know about you. I'd like to be the highest paid YouTuber. I know it'll never happen. But I damn sure I'm not going to say, well, you know what? I can be the highest paid, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want to hurt Google. Shit. Who the hell does not want to be known as? Listen, I have gotten to the pinnacle where I have earned the most money out there on what I do. I am an independent contractor. I get a 1099. And if I'm not performing, you sure will cut my ass and let me go and try and keep every nickel that you can from me. When I am not producing, team, there ain't no team there. Yeah, buddy, you're on your own. So this bullshit that everybody gets mad that somebody wants to get paid, you want to get paid. Don't you want to get paid, Mike? I want to get paid. Everybody wants to get paid. And right now, Jordan Love is saying, I'm not doing shit till I get my contract, till I get my green. After 1 year of being a starter. Ain't nobody saying Jordan Love being greedy. Jordan Love ain't being a team player.
Give him $40 million.
They're saying get that deal done, get him in there. Get that deal done.
Give the man $40 million.
Listen, he had half a great season.
I say give him $40 million.
Half a great season there.
Give him $40 million.
So, anybody want to dispute that? They may as well all be wearing red jersey. Thomas Garrett, blessings are dropping down on the Joneses, and they don't get it. I'm telling you. Because, see, evidently, here's what I'm learning, too. Here's what we have in society in general now. I'm beginning to understand that we have selective memory. Dak should have done that. He's too much of a company man. Hey, but look, but isn't that what everybody keeps saying? Well, he should be a company guy. Oh, Dak Prescott, he should do a team friendly deal. So now you're telling him, okay, he should go ahead and beat him over the head. Come on, Game Time. What is it, Game Time? And Game Time, you know something, Game Time? See, brother, I want you to understand something, okay? I remember Coach Wolf, okay, in high school. He was about this tall. He's Irish, red hair. We called him Wolfie because he had a beard and he had a real deep voice, okay? I cut my finger. This finger right here. Look, let me tell you what, look. I don't know if you can see this, but there's still a scar here, okay? Right there, my finger, the joint's still messed up. I cut it by accident on the table saw. Dog came in and was walking around and knocked the boards over and it startled me, and I went like that, and I hit my thumb and my finger on the table saw. And this is about a week and a half before football season started. And so getting my hand down on the ground, you know, getting all the dirt and everything in it, when we were at training camp, it got infected. And that sucker swelled up. Coach Wolf. I was like, my finger's all fucked up, Coach. That's okay. We'll take care of that thing, right? He had this hook pocket knife. I remember he took out his lighter, fired that sucker up, and he cut that sucker open and squeezed all the pus out of that thing. Pus, man. But Coach Wolf was always on my shit. He was always giving me a hard way to go. I do good things, and he was still giving me a hard time. Finally, when I was done playing football in high school, I was like, Coach, why were you such an asshole to me, man? Why were you so fucking mean to me? Why were you always keeping a foot in my ass? Goddamn, Holmes, you know what it was? Because I expected more from you. You had it, but you had to go ahead and do the work to get it to come out. And that's why I was always mean to you. Okay, that's literally how he said it. It's game time. God damn it. Listen, man, you got that shit, but you got to go ahead and put in the work. Okay. All right. That's why I keep a foot in your ass. That's why I say, man, you got to get the damn thing done. You got to put in the work if you want the results. Stephen Jones, you got to put in the work and stop this bullshit. Well, we're going to wait till training camp. Bullshit. There is no time like the present, and the present was a long time ago when you needed to get this shit done. So if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you sit here and you look at this and say, well, damn, if we had gotten CeeDee Lamb done, even overpaid him 6 months ago, we could have had another $9 million and maybe have another running back to go with Zeke Elliott. Maybe if you had went ahead and gotten Dak Prescott's deal done last year, we wouldn't be talking about 60 million, maybe we'd be talking about 55. And we'd be like the Eagles that don't have anybody over 16 million. Angel, shout out to Angel. So yes, I'm excited for the players. I am happy that we have them, but I'm still pissed off that we could be so much more if we applied ourselves for greatness. That's the thing. I wish Game Time, the way I keep a foot in your ass to try and make sure that you are the best that you can be, I wish I could put one in Stephen Jones's ass and make him be the best that he can be. Tell him, God damn it, God, get the deal done. Get it done. And don't fuck it up. But if you're going to fuck it up, at least fuck it up at full speed. I'm sorry, Pastor. Pastor, I keep cussing. Forgive me, Pastor Bears. I got to stop the cussing. All right, Kid Cowboy can't pay a slot receiver $35 million a year. You know what? Here's the thing that's kind of funny. You know what, Kid Cowboy? You about one of the most negative mother humpers that literally get on everybody's nerve. I've seen Mike Fisher literally cussing your ass out. What is your problem, bro? What is your problem? You know what's so funny? I sit here and I listen to Dan Saleo, okay? Dan Saleo here. I take all the shit from that mother humper. Him and Philly 500 tag team. You notice how Dan is kind of cool with me? When it's just him and me one-on-one, we actually have real conversations. When he gets in a group, it's a mob mentality and they come after me. Okay, all right, so. Now I forgot what I was going to talk about. Damn. I literally lost it. Oh, but how you're such a jackass, Kid Cowboy. You're a real fan? No, you're not. You're just a hater. You just piss off everybody. He literally, I'm serious, because I saw him get blocked on Mike Fisher's show. Yeah, I was like, oh, I thought it was just me. He's just an asshole all the way around. So, okay. So feel good, Kid Cowboy. You feel good that at least you're not blocked here. Okay. Mike Fisher, he got pissed off at you. But I had a thought, and I lost it in my exuberance here. And no, I have not been drinking. Maybe I should. Mark, you have dementia. It may be from, listen, outro, what I used to do is now illegal. Okay? I used to be a wedge buster. Okay? A wedge buster. The wedge and busting the wedge is no longer actually legal in football. And you see how they've changed now the whole kickoff process, because they realize we don't want more people like Mark Holmes that are literally running downfield at full speed, 40 yards, and running into other guys coming the opposite direction. And it is happy birthday to Zeke today. Happy birthday to Zeke. Okay, so no, I don't drink beer. Actually, Logan Motorsport, I don't like beer. I don't. Oh, I know what I was going to say. It's like selective memory. Selective memory. Okay, what I want you to understand about this is a lot of you don't remember things. I'm old and I forget things. Okay, my wife, and probably game time, you can probably say the same thing, that like things that happened like this week and that and all that, your wife will forget, but she'll remember something stupid that you said like 7 years ago at 7:32 in the evening, you know, and the place and what you were wearing. They'll remember that shit. They will remember that. But be that as it may, a lot of you don't remember things that have happened in recent years or something, bad things that have happened. I get it. We've not won playoff games well. We've not. When I listen to Herm Edwards say, you know, they don't win playoff games, then you know, just let them go. Let them go. And you can do that. But that doesn't mean now that automatically you let the best players that you've had in years go, that you're going to turn it around and then be better the next year. See, y'all don't remember the Jason Garrett times. Okay? Yes, we're going to playoffs. We might win a game, or we might, you know, lose in the first round. And that sucks. That sucks. But see, I remember 3 years in a row where had we beaten the Eagles in the last week, or Washington the last week, or the Giants in the last week, we would have made it. We would have made it into the playoffs. And we lost every one of those. Y'all don't remember those, do you? Do y'all remember the Dave Campo years? Abysmal? 5-11? 3 years in a row, guys? I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, knowing that I've been here like that clock right there, okay? I've seen and I remember those bad years. Mark, you have more talent than the Packers, no excuses. Well, you know what, 49er fan? You had more talent than the Kansas City Chiefs. No excuses, bro. You had more talent the year before, and you lost to the Eagles. So I don't want to, you know what, bro? Hey, 49er fan. Hey, smack yourself. Smack yourself again. When was the last time you won the Super Bowl, bro? Bro, seriously. Bang, bang. What the hell? What the hell kind of, oh, we the bang, bang Niner. What? What the hell? What is that shit? What is that shit? You're in no better shape than we are right now. You can't get Brandon Ayuk done. Forgive me, Father. For we have 49ers fans that are in here, and they're making me sin. I don't understand how people come here uninvited and think that they are supposed to be able to speak in my house. Hey, Hey, Niner fans, your drought is longer than... Thank you. There's Casey Stewart, who posted a video about a week or so ago. Woohoo! Shout out to Casey. How you doing? Another one of the lovely ladies in the place with the style and the grace. Chris May, go eat a... been 95 for you. Okay, Brock Purdy is going to turn out like Daniel Jones. Brandon, I puke. Oh, wow. Twist, I've been here under a different name. I'm just a fan. Tiara B. What's up, Tiara? How are you doing? Okay. What am I talking about? I don't know. Kid, you know what? I'm just like, tonight, I listen, we have talked, bro. We have talked about everything, okay? Everything. We've talked about, D-Law, okay? D-Law talking about he was tired. I guess he must have been with hanging out with Game Time Brian, where he needed a nap, okay? I don't, we were tired, okay? I'm tired, boss, and it's too damn hot, okay? We talked about that. We talked about Malik Hooker, saying that maybe Micah Parsons needs to think more about, less about his podcast. We talked about that. We talked about, is Diggs ready to come back? We've watched all the tapes and everything of him. We've gone through where Dak Prescott is a garbage-ass quarterback and talked about that. He doesn't deserve to get paid and everything else. We've talked about Stephen Jones, where he literally hired a guy from Marketplace Grill who was a server trainer and who is now the vice president of contracts with Stephen Jones, and they screwed up all these contracts. We've talked about all the free agents that wanted to come here that could actually help the team and everything else. We've talked about Jerry Jones and his paternity suits. We've talked about Dak Prescott literally being extorted. We've talked about Zeke Elliott coming here. We talked about Derrick Henry wanting to come here and literally being dissed by the Dallas Cowboys. We've talked ad nauseum about all the draft picks. We've talked to Cooper Beebe's dad. We've talked about Tyler Guyton, how he's big, he's strong and all that. And we've talked about now how he might not be ready to start the season and Chuma Igodo might be the starter. We've talked about Brian Green telling me, oh, no, wait, look, what are you going to take a nap, Brian? You going to take a nap, bro? I'm just getting started. Don't go nowhere, Brian. Come on back, man. Come on back. I just need to get some water. We've talked about Game Time Brian going to the draft with Chef and Primetime Phil. We talked about all this stuff, man. So tonight, before the madness all starts, just gonna go in here, just freestyle, bro. Just come in and just let it all out. I'm trying to let out all of the frustrations, all of the anger and everything else, so we can start clean tomorrow when the Dallas Cowboys go off to Oxnard. So we can get a clean slate. I'm trying to let out all of my bad feelings right now, all of my frustrations. I am trying to just go woosah, confess all my sins, Pastor. So that way tomorrow, if I'm lucky enough to be here, I'm a rat. Okay, so here we go. Here we go with another one of these trolls. You know what? You stupid as shit. He's worth about $40 million top. Okay. Should I even respond to idiots like this? If Trevor Lawrence is worth 55, you're going to say that Dak Prescott's worth 40 million? You know what, bro? I hate to say F you. I'm going to say F you. Because we know who you are. We know who you are. You're going to go through, you're going to go make a video about it. Because you are literally in your mama's basement right now, giggling and he's talking to me. Oh my God, Marco. Yeah, you are. You know you are. You know you are. Get a fucking life. Big Spank Dog, Big Spank Dog, bro. You don't know a damn thing about quarterbacks with Washington, bro. Seriously. You had Sam Howell. Y'all went into the season thinking, oh my God, we got winner here with Sam Howell, man. Oh my God, Sam Howell's gonna be the shit. Okay, after having eyebrows.
I'm no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch neither. I'm no punk bitch. Knock that head up.
You know what's funny is, bro, Jacob, all the trolls are out here. All the troll. Oh my God. Bring it up. Bring it on. Because you know what? I can't wait to see the Commanders go back to being the Commanders that they are and sucking ass, as always. I can't wait for the Eagles to take the big step back. That right now, Jalen Hurts and his coach already are having problems. Okay. Guys, let me ask you something here. I want you to think about this. Okay, listen. Why are the Dallas Cowboys the most valuable franchise in the world? Why is it? Real question. Why are the Dallas Cowboys the most valuable franchise in the world? You are the reason that the Dallas Cowboys are the most valuable franchise in the world. Me, you, all of us. If it weren't for all of us, for all these years, buying clock radios, buying jerseys, buying hats, literally getting fleeced more and more each year. I remember the first training camp I went to. I think it was 2012. So excited. Where all the townhouses are back there. That was the entranceway. That was the parking lot. It was huge. There was nothing else out there. They had bleachers on that side. There was trees where it was shaded. They had a tall fence. And if you had your True Blue membership, you could get there right there with the players. And the players would come in and they were literally greeting everybody. You didn't have to be a kid. You didn't have to be a VIP. Everybody was just a Cowboy fan right there with the players. The players didn't look to say, I got to go over here and sign this stuff for the kid. They went out there and got all of the fans. All of them. Now, I didn't go last year, but the year before when I went, I remember talking to Law. Law was like, oh, you should bring, he said if, because my wife went with me and stuff. And he's like, oh, you should get the VIP pass where it's in the end zone. They got tables and it's in the shade and everything else. And it's $350, for the VIP membership, and you can go there every day. Like $350. That's like she'd rather stay at the hotel or hang out at the pool or go to the beach or something. She ain't trying to come to practice. But be that as it may, it's a nice thing because the players, families are over there and stuff. The reporters are there. So it's like, okay, all right, so they're making a little extra cake. But every year, the place gets smaller. It gets tighter. Last year, they built the platform so you can have the bird's eye view of practice. Not the game. We're talking about practice. Now, if you've ever been to training camp before, they have two fields that they work on. The key is, since 2 years ago, when I think it was Dennis Houston, I can't remember, but there was the Odell Beckham catch in the corner of the end zone. And when he caught that, there were fans that were walking from one side to the other, and they almost were hit by the player. And they were concerned about the players getting hurt with the fans. So if you're on that side before practice, you have to stay there. And even if you are a kid that's got to go to the bathroom, you ain't going to the other side until practice is over. Now, here's the problem. Sometimes they practice on this field. Sometimes they practice on that field. If you go over there on that field and they decide to have practice on this one, Ain't nothing you can do about it. You ain't seeing practice. You're not going back over to the other side until after practice is over. So I was talking to my man Law. Law will be there on the 25th. He said, nothing but the best. He'll be there from the 25th through the 9th. And I was talking with him. I was like, yes, we got to get together and we got to do some stuff and all that. And I said, hey, the pavilion that they built, I said, is that part of the VIP, the 350 that we're talking about? He's like, yeah. He said, yeah, nothing but the best. And I said, oh, okay. He said, but it's different because it's $250. I was like, oh, $250. They got a discount a day. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You going to tell me that the most valuable franchise in the world that we sitting here.
I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, we
talking about practice that you have to pay $250 to be on that platform, not knowing, because you don't know before practice or not which fields are going to be. You could literally pay $250 and they're not practicing on that field. He said, yeah. I said, well, Law, let me ask you this, bro. I said, does the $250 include bottle service and strippers? Because, bro, $250? So we sitting here going to take the fans and turn them upside down and shake every coin out of them? And we expect the players to say, you know what? I don't need to get paid. You would think that the Joneses, as they say to the players, you know what? They got to understand that they need to leave, some money on the table for some others. They should also turn around and say, you know what, fans, we understand the price of groceries have gone up and things. And so we're going to go ahead, since you're making the trip all the way here so you can see.
We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
Since you're coming here to see us practice here and actually do us some free advertising, because what you do is you go out there and you take those pictures and those videotapes and things and you put it out there and you help to build the excitement. Because you can literally take, a guy like Dennis Houston who won't make the roster, who has a great play in practice. You can literally sell him that he's the next Odell Beckham. You are helping us to make more money, that instead of us charging you $250 so you can get those great pictures that you can spread out there, we're going to make sure that we take every single penny that we can from you. And guess what? You know what? Next year, it's probably going to be $350. Why are we looking? I got an itchy trigger finger tonight. Keep running your mouth. Oh, okay. I was like, shit, Brian, I thought that was for me, bro. Okay. Game time. Who timed me out? You know what? Let's be clear here. Okay? Tom Coons and all you guys that come in here to start shit. Do we come into your house and disrespect you? And would you like it if we did? Seriously. Because that's what you guys literally do. Because, see, help me, Rhonda, Lovely Sparks, okay? Chris May, Brian Green, Byron B, okay? Even Kid Cowboy, who's a pain in the ass. Even Twiz Digga, okay? Even Philadelphia. They're not here for somebody to just show their ass. They're actually here because we're like friends and family. You know what I'm saying? Ultra, man. I don't drink beer, man. I don't like beer. Okay, I don't even like beer since college. Okay, Pink's. You know what? As man, when I go to Oxnard, I'm gonna stop off at Pink's just for you, brother. Okay? I ain't gonna eat the hot dog, but I'm gonna stop off at Pink's, okay? We're gonna look at the menu, okay? And see what they have. Now, unless they got a Mark special, if they got a Mark special, I'll go ahead and order that. If they got a Mark special, I'll order it for you. Oh, you know what? Here's what I'll do, Asman, here's what I'll do, bro. I'll get myself a candle, okay? I'm gonna get myself a candle. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll get a Rosie O'Donnell, okay? And I'm going to put the candle in the Rosie O'Donnell, and I'll get me a bottle of liquor, and I'll pour one out for you, buddy, okay? We will burn the candle on the Rosie O'Donnell for you, Asman, because you are relentless with the damn Pink's hot dogs, okay? Damn, I'm going to order that just for you, and I'm going to burn a candle on it, okay? And then I'm going to leave it on the table, okay? Game Tim, I don't really like using the real name, but it fits. Keep it real, Mark. Call them out. How about some weed? Okay, nah, listen, here's the problem with weed, man, okay? Here's the problem with weed. I hear and have a million things going on in my head because a lot of times y'all will be like, how did he go from one thing? Because I honestly will be having a conversation with you, but I'll be thinking about some other things. Okay? Yeah, see, like J-Rock Philly, he is a troll, but he at least respects the game, okay? He understands there are lines that you cross, okay? But I have a lot of things that are going on. When I have indulged in the ganja, okay, all those voices and all that stuff goes, and I feel lonely. It's like, where is everybody? What's going? What the f? This fan base would still blame him for everything. If Dak took less money, he got more respect from Cowboys. No, he wouldn't. You know what? It would be literally KVG. If Dak said, you know what, I'm gonna take. Hey Jerry, here's what I'm gonna do, Jerry. I'm gonna take $50 million a year, okay? $50 million a year, and we're gonna call it good. That would be a story for about a day or two, and then it'd be forgotten. And the thing about this is, as y'all are getting mad at Dak Prescott for trying to take and get paid, they've had opportunities when they've had money. They're not going to spend it. Stephen Jones has told you, you know, we don't believe in free agency because when you go out there and you sign a free agent, Bobby Beninsky, shout out to Bobby Beninsky. When you sign a free agent, it's because you messed up in the draft, and when you mess up in the draft, then you got to overpay for average talent. Okay, well, Stephen, you ended up overpaying for old talent. Stephen, you have a hole in your roster, and instead of getting a guy who can actually play defensive line, you don't. And when you run out of linebackers, you literally, Stephen, just say, it's okay. We'll just play a safety there because we got position flex. So, yeah. It's hard out here for a pimp because Dak is taking all the blame for all the mistakes of a franchise for the last 30 years. And if you think, if you were in that position, that you should feel sorry for the team that has mismanaged. Oh, it's Twiz, your mall cop. So my mall cop, who shot you down, Twiz? Who shot down Twiz? I'll unblock you, Twiz. Tom Coons. How'd you come up with that one? Okay. I need to go ahead and do, I thought Mike was going to help me out today, but shit, I guess he's tired. Mike, can you do me a favor? Can you take these and he putting content. See, he's doing what Game Time's not. He's putting in the work right now. Okay, can you put these in the hopper and draw us a name, because we're gonna get, even though we didn't get that much raise to help us out for training camp, okay? Because we got to come up with $250 a day if we're trying to get you that right angle down there on the field. You know, I got to make some more money so I can give it to the Joneses.
I love the Cowboys, but they're not worth $250 a day.
I was like, that's like a game ticket, man.
It's a game ticket.
That's more than what it cost me to go see the Cowboys and Commanders.
Yeah,
that literally is my game ticket and the parking pass for a regular season game. You telling me that we gonna have to pay $250 for practice?
My question is, what happens if you pay a $250 and not play on that side of the field?
Oh well,
not a game.
Not a game. Not a game. They want $250 for practice. Okay.
Not a game.
Not a game. Not a game that we love. Okay, I'm gonna probably be banned by the Joneses. Okay, damn.
That's okay. They'll get their money when we're.
Where is the? Okay, my camera is not showing up over there with you. Okay, I'm gonna Stephen Jones is gonna be like, security, get him out of here. Okay, false IDs are red flags at Twiz. Free my guy Twiz. I'll find him. He's not blocked. Stop crying. He's lying and enjoying the chat room. All right, so who's our winner here? Oh, wait, Bobby Beninsky. Damn, Bobby, you're too late on this one, but we got other ones. Bobby Beninsky. And our winner. Oh, damn. Help me, Rhonda. Lovely Sparks. Rhonda is our winner. Okay, so Rhonda.
If you get our address.
Rhonda. Yeah,
get our address for good.
Email me your address tonight so we can send that to you.
You have to go.
Okay.
You have to go UPS tomorrow anyway. So
yeah, right. So Rhonda, email me. It's in the system somewhere with that Tracy has, and I don't know where it is. Oh my gosh, thanks. So email me your address because we do. Tomorrow. You know what? Tomorrow. I got okay. Some of y'all might remember my buddy Richard. Okay, Richard's got the real deep voice. He's a Steeler fan. Steeler fan, okay?
He went with us on the draft trip.
He went, not the draft trip, the Hall of Fame trip. Yeah, he went with us to the Hall of Fame trip a couple of years ago, okay? Real big guy, Steeler fan, okay? I'm going to tell you how much of a Steeler fan he is. They just bought a house and everything else, and we're doing some renovations for it. And he's got his man cave that's going to be downstairs. And he said, Mark, he said, listen, because I'm putting all new toilets in and got the Kohler Highline because, there's nothing worse than you've got an older house and you got those toilets that are about at 14 inches. And see, when you're old like me, you get down on those toilets, man. It may help you to poop because you are literally bent up like that, but you can't get up off the toilet. So I like the Kohler Highline. They're about 17.5 inches. Now, at Home Depot does have one that's 18.5. 18.5. That sucker is, you literally need a stepping stool to get up on it. I think that's where it's kind of crossed the line where I think it's a little too high. Okay, because now my feet are barely on the floor. But be that as it may, he said, Mark, I got to have a black toilet for my Steelers. I said, what? I need a black toilet. I'm like, a black toilet? Seriously? So I ordered one from Amazon. Okay, Amazon. It's a Kohler Highline, same kind that I buy, except the other ones are white. Ginger Rogers, what's up? You got your, okay, Ginger, I want to see you in that shirt. I want to see you. You got to send us a picture of your Cowboys Mafia shirt. Shout out to Ginger Roger. You're very welcome. There's one of our winners right there. For all the people that say, nobody ever wins. Ginger was a winner. She got a custom printed shirt from Miss Tracy. Okay. Yes, a black Kohler toilet. Okay. Now the regular Kohler toilets, the white ones, are $199. This mother humper was $461, and it came from Amazon, right? And I was like, wow, it came early, and it came in this box that was about the size of a coffin, and then had the toilet in two pieces in two separate boxes. And I opened up the box, I picked it up, and I hear ching, 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 ching. I was like, oh, shit.
They would have been better off putting all in the same box. It would have fit in the
because they didn't put enough padding around on it. And I know whoever the delivery person is, he wasn't like Game Time Brian, who makes sure that your shit's not broken. Okay? It wasn't Game Time that delivered. I know that was somebody that was like, look at this shit, this heavy ass package, and they just threw it off the truck because it came in broken. I'm like, God damn. So now We got to put a label on it, and now we got to take it to the UPS store and turn it back into Amazon. Or we have to wait around between 11 and 6 for an Amazon person to come pick it up. I'm like, ain't this some shit?
Don't forget to buy ink, too. You have to buy ink, too.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Okay. And to make this story worse, because Tracy has been at the Red Brick House and things and having her office down there, our printer here has not been used in months, in which case the ink has basically dried up in the cartridges. So we went to print out the labels, right? We print out the labels, and it says, change ink. Ah, damn. So I go to Staples today on the way home, and you got the black cartridge, you got the yellow, you got the blue, and you got the red one, right? It's all a package deal. You got to buy them all. It was $147 for the damn ink for the printer that nobody's probably going to print on. And probably in 3 months is going to be seized up. So thank you very much, Richard. Your black toilet will be here on Monday. Damn Steelers. Okay. Michael Anthony wins profile picture of the day. Okay. Facts don't care about your feelings. Dak is greedy. Okay. So Dak is the only player in the NFL that's greedy. Okay. Micah Parsons isn't greedy. CeeDee Lamb isn't greedy. Justin Jefferson isn't greedy. Jalen Hurts wasn't greedy. Okay. Lord knows. Trevor Lawrence, he's not greedy. Jordan Love is not greedy. The only player in the NFL that wants to get paid is Dak Prescott, and he's greedy. He's greedy. You know what? I bet you, who was that? Who was that said that he's greedy? I bet you're a greedy son of a bitch too. I bet you that you don't, you know what? I bet you probably ripping people off. We'll wear it when y'all play the 49ers. Shout out, Ginger Rogers. Appreciate you, Ginger. Ginger Rogers. Dak is so greedy, he's not holding out. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Those players took a team-friendly. Okay, Kush. Kush, you might be smoking some Kush right now, bro. You might be smoking some. So Trevor Lawrence's. I tell you what. You know what, Kush? Here's how ungreedy Trevor Lawrence was. Okay, Trevor Lawrence. Because I was just with Michael Anthony Fitness Reaction Gig Economy on all social media platforms. We were at the last autograph signing show. Michael Irvin just opened up the restaurant I can't wait to go to. I have no problem going there and spending money. I'm going to make sure I leave a good tip for whoever my server is. That food looked good. Hall of Famer, 3-time Hall of Famer, okay? He is $150 for his autograph. $150, okay? Charles Haley, the first player and only the second to have 5 or more Super Bowls. A man who left San Francisco after winning 2 and came to the Dallas Cowboys and was a power shift was $95 for his autograph.
His went up, though.
Okay. $95. So 150 and 95 equals $245, right? Right? These guys aren't employed anymore by the NFL. They didn't get these big ass contracts like these guys, right? Trevor Lawrence, mind you, who showed up an hour late.
It was supposed to be next to Michael Irvin, too.
Showed up an hour late. Do you know that his autograph was $250? And this is right after he had signed his new contract of $275 million.
Andy was right by Michael Irvin. They moved him. Andy had a special curtain.
As you say that Dak Prescott is greedy, it wasn't like there was a whole lot of Jag fans that were there. You would think that, hey, I just got this big ass contract. Let me do something for the fans. Let's make it affordable. No. Greedy as shit. Greedy as shit. This is the world we live in, people. Look, my friend Richard. This company came out there with the 12 cabinets that they had, wanted $28,000 to put on new doors, reface the existing cabinets, and put in granite countertops. I got a company that's coming in for $2,500 to put in new countertops. 28,000. I'm like, dude, the 28. Listen, that's the world we live in. People are out there to make every single cent that they want. Everybody is greedy now. So stop talking about, well, he greedy. You greedy, mother humper. You are. Don't act like you're not. Don't act like, you know what? I'm going to give a good tip to the waitress. You probably don't even tip. You probably, that fool right there that's saying is greedy, you probably go to the bathroom, see a tip on the table, and you probably sneak and put it in your own pocket. That's how greedy your ass is. Shit. David, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? Cowboys Mafia. Amen, Mark. Rhonda, gonna be mad when Mark makes me a mod again. Brady charged the Bucs $15 million this season for his services. Brady has always played. Yeah, okay. So, Kush, big deal. One guy. Okay? And he had a wife that was worth 3 times the amount of money he was. Okay? Big deal. That's your one example. One guy out of 2,000 and some odd players. Give me a fat baby break, man. Give me a fat baby break. You guys, nobody's talked about. Here's the thing that really pisses me off. That as we sit here right now, that nobody batted an eye that Trevor Lawrence got $55 million and hasn't done shit being a number 1 draft pick. Ain't nobody said it's precluding their team from getting players. Ain't nobody said that he should have taken a team-friendly deal and left more on the table for other guys, that he wasn't worth it, knowing that he is right there behind Josh Allen with the most turnovers in the NFL, that he has literally gone downhill the last 2 seasons. Nobody. And you have a guy who broke his thumb, came back early, still had the Dallas Cowboys as one of the highest scoring offenses in the NFL, comes back the next year and is second in MVP voting, and say he's greedy. Trevor Lawrence. Why the hell should he take less money than Trevor Lawrence? Seriously. Give me a for you assholes out there that are literally saying he's being greedy, give me a reason why he should take less money than Jordan Love, than Tua, than Jared Goff, than Trevor Lawrence, or any of those guys. Any of them. I'll wait. Seriously. When everybody is getting paid more money. Trey Lance Monday, you look... dude, Trey Lance Monday, dude, you can get the fuck out of here. Boy, bye. We don't do that shit here. Greed. Whatever. You are entitled to your own opinion there, dude. Anyway, good people.
23-hour lockdown. I'm the man up in this piece. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
I want to say that tonight was very cathartic for me. It allowed me to just kind of like let all of this shit go. And now a kinder, gentler Mark Holmes will emerge tomorrow. It's kind of like, you know, when you do a good workout, you know, you're stretching the fibers, you're releasing all that lactic acid, the fibers come back stronger the next day. Well, that's what I did tonight. Did you just assume my gender? I'll be honest with you, Kush. I don't give a fuck who you are, man, woman, child, whatever. You're an asshole. So how about that? That's what we'll just consider. We won't worry about your gender. We'll just understand that you're an asshole. How about that? Okay, let's just keep it simple. Everybody, Mark, just think what Howie would do. I can't disagree that Howie has made some good moves. He's made some bad ones too now. He's made some bad ones too. And right now, I'm going to tell you, Kellen Moore is one of them. Because don't tell me at the end of the season that, when I come through with the shit-eating grin and laugh at you guys and say, I told you so, you better be here to take your medicine. Jordan Love is better than Dak, and that was clear. The second half of the season, he played pretty good, but you do know they started out 2-5, right? You don't know that, right? Okay, just checking. All right, good people. It's time to turn out the lights because I got to get back over there with the house with the black toilet and all. And he wants a black faucet, too, to go in there. I'm like, dude, come on, man. What I should have done was ordered actually a navy blue one to put it in there. If it wasn't $500, I sure would have. All right, good people. I appreciate it. And remember, don't take this shit serious. It's just YouTube. If this stuff really bothers you, you got some issues.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over.
Oh, that's what it's like coconut.
Tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.